Now, Mr. Vetter, you are ordered to pay $30 a month in child support. And as of today's date, you have an arrearage in excess of $10,970. I'm sorry, Mr. Anderson, is he really only ordered to pay $30 a month?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good morning. This is in the matter of Penny Jane Riem versus John Edward Vetter Jr., file number 2007-31231 DP. This is Mr. Vetter. Looks like there was a bench warrant for failure to pay child support and for failure to appear. So it looks like you were ordered to appear in this court on April 3rd of 2023 and you failed to appear. So a bench warrant was issued for failure to appear. Now, Mr. Vetter, you are ordered to pay $30 a month in child support. And as of today's date, you have an arrearage in excess of $10,970. I'm sorry, Mr. Anderson, is he really only ordered to pay $30 a month?
Some of that, Your Honor, there's there were at one point in time 3 children on the file. One of them was dropped when my mom and dad adopting. And the amount actually reflects over $100 a week I was ordered to pay in Oakland County before my other case.
So hold on a second, Mr. Vetter. I asked Mr. Anderson if the monthly charge was $30. Is that correct, Mr. Anderson?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, Mr. Vetter, there is a $30 a month charge, and there is an arrearage. And we've not had a payment since 2021. So, Mr. Vetter, do you understand that's why you're here today?
Yeah, what I don't understand, Your Honor, is I have not received any correspondence from friend of the court at either my brother's house or my house, nor has my boss, who I've worked for 8 years and I pay taxes. He does. I've had my child support was being taken from him in prior years, and he's heard nothing from them in 2 years, nor have I.
So, Mr. Vetter, before we get into a debate on whose responsibility it is to collect child support, my next question will be, do you understand that you have 2 prior contempts? So if you were to be found guilty of contempt of court for failure to pay child support and failure to appear, your maximum penalty, it could be up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Vetter, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you here today in all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire one, we can appoint you one at public expense. Would you like an attorney appointed to represent you? Yes or no?
It's kind of a catch-22, Your Honor. I mean, I would, because I don't know the legal jargon, but I don't want to waste the court's time, and I don't want to waste.
Mr. Vetter, this is my job, and I'm here all day long. So you are not wasting my time because I signed up for this. So if you would like an attorney, just let me know, and I will give you an attorney who can give you legal advice and guidance. Would you like an attorney?
No, Your Honor, I just want to go to work.
All right, well, Mr. Vetter, do you understand that it's a crime to fail to pay child support to the very best of your ability up to the amount ordered?
Yes, Your Honor, like I said.
Do you understand that it's a crime to fail to appear here in court when you're ordered to appear?
Yes, Your Honor, I never received a notice, though.
Well, we're going to get to that in a minute, Mr. Vetter. So, want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Vetter, do you understand that you're entitled to have a trial and you cannot be convicted unless the evidence at your trial proves that you're guilty beyond a reasonable doubt? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that you are entitled to have an attorney represent you here today in all subsequent proceedings? Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you want an attorney and you do not have the money to pay for one, you should tell me right now, and I will appoint you one at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor, I just want,
Do you want an attorney?
no,
All right, so Mr. Vetter, do you understand if you were to have a trial, you would be entitled to have all the witnesses against you appear at your trial, and you would have the right to question those witnesses while they're under oath. Do you understand that?
yes, Your Honor,
You're also entitled to have me order any witnesses you might have to appear at your trial on your behalf. Do you understand that?
yes, Your Honor,
You do not have to say anything at your trial, and if you do not testify or say anything, nothing will be held against you, and in fact, no one will even mention your silence. Do you understand that?
yes, Your Honor,
On the other hand, do you understand that you are entitled to testify at your trial if you want to testify?
yes, ma'am.
So, Mr. Vetter, how do you plead to the charge that you have failed to pay child support to the very best of your ability up to the amount ordered each and every month? Your answer would be guilty or not guilty.
I mean, I haven't been paying it.
Okay, so would that be a guilty or not guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, you gotta say guilty or not guilty.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm really frustrated. Yeah, I'm guilty.
Did you? What did he say, Cindy?
She said, I'm frustrated, I'm guilty.
Okay, guilty. All right, and how do you plead to the charge that you failed to appear in court as ordered on April, well, let me see here, I'm gonna go back. April 3rd of 2023. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, but I didn't.
Okay, so hold on, Mr. Vetter, we'll get there. All right, so Mr. Vetter, you are ordered to pay $30 a month in child support, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Mr. Vetter, when's the last time you got a paycheck?
Today?
Okay, and Mr. Vetter, was the child support taken out of your check?
No, ma'am.
So did you make the payment online or come in and make the payment?
No, I can come in and make a payment as soon as I'm done, as soon as I get out of here.
Mr. Vetter, you've
I'll
owed
put my
$30 a
whole
month in
paycheck on.
child support and you haven't paid child support since 2021. If it doesn't come out of your check, it doesn't mean you don't owe it. So during the
It's
last
always-
2 years, have you come in and made the $30 a month payment because it wasn't coming out of your check?
No, but I haven't received any correspondence from friend of the court either. Nothing.
So did you
No,
know
no,
you were supposed to pay $30 a month?
I thought that maybe Penny had pardon my language, I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
honestly thought that Penny might have signed off on it. Because I thought she might have signed off on it because I know she got married. And then I don't know if they got divorced or not, or what happened.
Mr. Vetter, hold on a second. So, Mr. Anderson, is some of this money owed to the state of Michigan?
Some of it, yes.
So, Mr. Vetter, so she can't sign off on the money that's owed to the state of Michigan. And she can't sign off you as a parent, even though she got married. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you do have rights. People can't just terminate your parental rights without a
My
hearing.
daughter,
Hold on, Mr. Vetter, hold on. So where are you working?
JAK Concrete in Toledo. I've been there for 8 years.
All right,
Yeah,
at
in
one
the
time,
private
okay. At one time, there was an income withholding coming out of there, correct?
For 6 years there was.
Okay, Mr. Anderson, the last payment we have was October 18th of 21. Was that an income withholding?
It appears it was, yes. I'm not sure
So-
what happened there.
Do we still have that employer listed?
We have the employer listed, it's just not active right now.
Why not?
I don't know. It was something that happened a couple years ago.
Okay, all right, so can we now activate that?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so Mr. Vetter, what I'm gonna do is because you have a big rearage, I'm gonna need you to pay $80 a month. Can you do that?
I'll pay whatever it takes.
Okay, so Mr. Vetter, we're gonna do an income withholding and send it again for $80 a month. That's $20 a week. So Mr. Vetter, when you get your paycheck, if they didn't take it out, I need you to make that payment online or come in and pay it, okay?
Mhm.
Now,
Yes,
Mr. Vetter, you do have a suppressed address. And what that means, at some time it was indicated that for your protection, your address needed to be suppressed. So I don't want you to put on the record what your address is, but I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Anderson. And Mr. Anderson is going to get your correct address from you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so then what I'm going to do is accept the guilty plea to failure to pay. And then I'm going to set this out for sentencing, I don't know, July, August, September. I'm gonna set this out for sentencing on September 11 at 8 AM, okay? And I'm gonna release you from the jail today.
Thank you.
All right, so can you remember 9/11? It's a pretty important day, right? Your
Yep.
paperwork from the jail, your paperwork from the jail when you get released will say the date that you need to do this. You can appear via Zoom. If you're making the $80 payment by the 1st of July, the 1st of August, and the 1st of September, Mr. Anderson will dismiss this.
I will be over, I'll be over, and as soon as I'm out of here, I will walk over and make a payment today. Like I said, Your Honor,
Okay,
everything's always just been automated, so I just,
all right,
I
but
screwed the
Mr.
booth.
Mr. Better, you knew the payments weren't coming out. So that was your responsibility to contact us and find out what was going on, okay?
Yes,
So you're gonna get released on a PR bond. I need you to pay $80 a month in July, August, and September by the first Friday of the month. If you do that, Mr. Anderson will dismiss that. If you don't, you're gonna have to appear either in person or via Zoom. Do you understand?
yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions, Mr. Vetter?
No, ma'am.
All right, so set sentencing for 9/11 at 8. And then I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Anderson so you can give him your valid address, okay?
Yep.
All right, do you have any
Yes, ma'am.
questions, Mr. Vetter?
No, ma'am.